Yeah, hello, chica from Beau Soleil. Thank you for receiving Escuelas del Mundo in your school.
Pleasure.
Can you just, tell us about the academic programs that Beau Soleil offers?
Sure. So our school starts from grade 6 to grade 12. It goes with American grading years. So I would say from 11 to 18 years old. We have mainly international section up until grade 10. However, for grade 10 onwards, the students can choose to take lessons fully in French or fully in English or a mixture of both. So for example, for grade 11 and 12, every year we have students either doing international baccalaureate program fully in French or fully in English or mixture of both. And for some...
So the main program is the IB
Yes, exactly.
in French or English. That's the main.
However, we also offer advanced studies diploma, which is pretty much American high school diploma. So for some students whose passion is, for example, ski racing, or they would like to go into art in the future, then they can also choose this path, but it's only offered in English.
So it's either the IB or the American High School Diploma.
Yes, it is.
So it's not like the Swiss diploma or
No,
the
we
French
do not
diploma,
offer
no.
those, no.
So it's the IB or American.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, excellent.
We are fully boarding school, so we are around 300 students every year, and we have about 50 different nationalities, so we are very international. And our program is made mainly for boarders because we are fully boarding. So the students don't have to feel like, oh, my friends are going home for the weekends, I'm here. They don't have to feel that way. And also we keep them busy during the weekend too.
And what would you say is different in this school from any other IB school?
So all the schools are different in Switzerland, to be honest. So each single schools have different characteristics. Every student or every applicant will have different schools that's best for them. In terms of our school, we are more of a European school, and we try to keep it small on purpose, so that it's more like a family environment. And our campus is within the same area, I would say, so it's compact. They will feel like, okay, they go to the boarding house after school, but they come back to the campus, they hang out together. So we try to keep it like warm, casual, fun family together.
Do you have in mind a quick list of IB courses?
I'm actually happy to send you the booklet, but then to be honest, it's the standard. We offer most of the classes that's offered for IB.
Yeah, hello, Roma. Thank you for receiving me in the school.
Of course.
Yeah, Beau Soleil. Can you just tell us about your summer camp?
Of course, so we have a summer camp that goes from the beginning of July, 2nd of July, to the end of the first week of August. We have two types of program in that summer camp program. We have a classical program, which is for the full month of July, where we'll have language classes in the morning. You can choose between English, French, Spanish and Chinese, and afternoon activities and evening activities. Or we have an Odyssey week, which is the first week of August, and that Odyssey week doesn't have any class in the morning, but you children can choose between 4 main themes, and all the activities will be based on that. It's a more an outdoor experience and a more focused camp. We have less campers for the week of August.
So when is the Odyssey week?
It's the first week of August. So it starts this year. It's at the 30th of July and it ends the 6th of August.
And it's only available for the campers
It's
who took a 2-week camp.
No, it's
No.
so in the classical program, yes, you need to take 2 weeks minimum to attend our camp. The only program where you can take only 1 week would be the Odyssey program.
Okay, so you can take 2 and 1, or just 2 or just 1.
Exactly, you can choose 3, the 2
Three.
last one of July and 1 in August, or just 1, the 1 in August. So that's possible.
And for what ages are the summer camps?
We start at 6 if you have an older brother or sister in the camp. Otherwise, the official age to come alone is 7 years old. And we go up to 17 years old. So it's still possible to enter the camp if you're 17, turning 18 during the camp, but it's impossible to enter the camp if you're already 18 at the first day of camp.
And how do you organize the students by ages? Because from 7 to 17, it's quite a range.
It's a huge gap, I agree. So we'll organize them in 3 different categories. we'll have our juniors, which are all our campers from 6, 7 to 10 years old. Then we have what we call the teen section, which is the middle section, goes from 11 years old to 13 years old. And then we have the senior section, which are the oldest camper, and they will start at 14, go up to 17. And all this section are led by one head of section and their own monitors, and they work as small camps, if you may.
And they don't mix.
Yes, they mix for evening activities because we like to have that dynamic between the young juniors and the older seniors. They play together. What they won't do together is the morning classes, juniors are separated from the other because we don't want to have...
So for excursions?
Yeah, we do. Every weekend we go on different excursions. We often go and visit cities in Switzerland, Lausanne, Geneva, Zurich, Bern, culturally, and also to walk around and enjoy the surrounding we have here in our beautiful country, Switzerland. We also organized a trip in a theme park last year. We went near Zurich in the biggest theme park in Switzerland with the whole camp. So we left with 6 buses, 200 campers, all the staff members. And that was also a nice trip all together to go to that place for the full day and come back in the evening. So yeah, we do a few excursions. The idea is to be on campus. We have such a nice campus here, but also explore outside of it.
And then from Monday to Friday, students would be in the campus doing things.
Yeah, exactly. Every night they will sit. There's one night every 2-week session where they sleep outside of campus. They do camping. Mm-hmm. We organize that where they are in their groups. They go and do marshmallow on the fire. They sleep on the tent. It's part of the summer experience. But otherwise, for the full week, they will be sleeping on campus in their rooms. They will have activities. Every day they will leave beginning of the afternoon from the campus. Most of the activities are outside of the campus. And then they come back in the evening to have dinner and have a nice evening activity here.
Okay, so most of the activities are not in campus but off campus.
Exactly, the outdoor activities either near the lake, the Lemon Lake, or up in the mountains, or a few activities around. So yeah, it's outdoor.
Can you do quickly at least the kind of activities?
Yeah, we do banana boating, we go to jump spots, so those are parks where there's a lot of trampolines, we do laser tag, we do karting, Fun Planet, which is a huge arcade house where you can play mini games. There's also some outdoor activities like mountain biking for seniors, or they go and walk and they swim in a lake up in the mountains. So we try to have a balance between what the cities can offer to us near us, because Villars is quite near to everything. We're 2 hours away from Geneva, 1 hour away from Lausanne, and also what the nature surrounding we have can offer us big a field where you can play outside, the lakes in the mountain with pure water where they can play and swim. So yeah, it's always a balance between those two things.
And are the older students allowed to go out on their own?
Yes, so Villars is a small village. During the summer you have 2,000 souls living here, and Beau Soleil is 200 and 300 of it. I always have staff member around checking on them. The only one that are not allowed to go alone is juniors. They will go with their monitors as a group.
Mm-hmm. And at what moment of the year do you recommend people should be enrolling for the summer camps?
So here in Beau Soleil we have a first come first serve policy. So we never really able to say exactly when we're gonna have to close the registration, because it depends. As soon as we have sold the last bed, then that's the moment where it's too late to register. In the past, that date was always around April. This year it was more mid-Jan of beginning of February. There's different reason for that.
How do you explain that?
First of all, because we are the greatest camp in the world.
Yeah.
No, I would say definitely the COVID situation, the fact that European, also China opened again this year. So definitely many families around the world want to catch up on those summers that their children couldn't travel outside of the country. So many families are searching for camps. So I would say, to be 100% sure, we always open registration October from the year before the camp. I would say the easier and the more secure way to be sure that your children can be in our camp is to register as soon as we open registration, because then you're 100% sure you have a spot at Beau Soleil.
And you still have space for Odyssey.
I still have space for Odyssey, and you can still also apply for any date you want in the camp. It's just that you will be waitlisted, and then you will always have a few cancellations. There's always movement toward the summer camp, so maybe this year or otherwise next year you have the chance to be part of the camp. But yeah.
So let's say for this year, which dates you still have availability?
For the Odyssey week. So Odyssey
Only
week
the
is
Odyssey week.
only the Odyssey
That's
week.
all.
That's all.
So only for 1 week.
Exactly. The other option I often propose to parents, because that's also a possibility, is to come as day camp. So what is day camp? Is we have some families from Brazil, for example, that travel in Switzerland. They take the opportunity to visit Switzerland for 1-2 weeks. That length of time.
To be clear, the whole summer camp is how many weeks from the start?
5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Yeah. From the beginning of July, 4 weeks in July, and the first week of August, so 5 weeks. As a day camper, you can choose, you can come in between any dates because it doesn't block any bed for us. So it's less restrictive than boarding camp. Boarding camp for July, it's fully booked. Boarding camp for Odyssey is still open, or if you want to come in July and you're gonna travel with your children, you still have the option as to come as day campers.
Okay. Thank you so much, man.
Of course, thank you.